those of you that watch my daytime know that I use Estee Lauder Perfectionist base, but in the evening I mix that up with the Stila One Step Bronze. It's a bronze illuminating serum, and then I'll get my Perfectionist and dot that on as well. So both of them together. I don't put the Stila on first and blend it in, I put them both through together. And I get my foundation brush and just work that through. Okay. So once that's spread, and before I blend it in, I then get my Smashbox sticks. I've got these in 3 colours, but I use the contouring one and just draw a line here and then down the side of my nose, which again will not be what you see on any YouTube videos, but it's what you see in the Angela Cox land. I then use the light shade, the highlighting shade, just to go under my eyes, down my nose, and then on my chin, and just gently blend that. Couldn't do this every day though, could we? We'd be here for hours. And under my eyes. And then my magic sponge, which I love, the Real Techniques one. I then take that and blend it all. So base is done, simple as that. Then, as I always do during the day, I use my gorgeous Chanel bronzer. So it's Bronze Universal Bronzing Makeup Base, Soleil Tan de Chanel. Now over the top. So I dip my little brush in, take the excess off the side of the dish, and then I just sweep that all over, and then just focus on that contouring line. To my highlighter before, so I always use this brush wet, so just drip a bit of water on that one in the evening. 2 sides to this, so it's Laura Geller Baked Highlighter Duo in French Vanilla and Portofino. So I use the French Vanilla side with a wet brush and sweep a line down the centre of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and on the pointy bit of my chin. Then the other side, Portofino, I do my C curve, but this time it's wet, down onto my cheek. Love this stuff. Then, like that. It's a bit dark in here. This time I use the chubby sticks, but in the evening I use Lancome. And this one is Subtle Brush, and it's coral in colour. Like so. And then I just take a bit of that, take off the excess, and then just sweep that over my cheek. That's that. And then before I go out later, I would put some Vaseline on the end of my fingertip and just rub that over the apple of my cheek to give the shine. Do my eyebrows, so just brush them into place. And as you know, I don't spend a lot of time on my eyebrows. I'm just going to pencil those in to place. I wish I spent loads of time on them, but I really don't. One of the girls in the admin has the microblading done, and her eyebrows do look incredible, but I'm never going to have that done in a million years. I really don't like pain. So I then get back to my Laura Geller highlighter, and once my eyebrows are done, I get the light bit and I just pop some under the arch like so. I start off with a really narrow brush. This one's by MAC, and I get my Lancome palette, like a dark purple eyeshadow that I really love. So I layer up my brush, I then wet it, layer it up first, then I wet it. And then I take the colour as close to the lash line as I can, across the top lashes. Hard to do that into a phone. And then I'll just like that. So then, once I've got the eyeshadow line in, I then get my calligraphy wet eyeliner, pencil eye calligraphy, classic tip liquid liner from Laura Geller in black, and I take that then over the eyeshadow line that I've just created. And I just find that it kind of softens the whole. My eyelashes curl up, I end up looking like a transvestite. So once I've done that, I then take the pale colour from here, or I've also got the Naked palette, the Naked 3 palette. There's quite a few pale colours in here that can be used for this, but I'm going to use my Lancome one today. So it's almost like a peachy, goldy type shade, taupey brown. I get a really fat brush and I just take that over the top part of my eye, not too far up onto the brow because I put the highlighter there. That's not the point of it. And then there's only one other colour that I use on my eyes, and that is this, which is the most incredible eyeshadow. I absolutely love it. It's by MAC. It's called Cinderella, and it's mineralized eyeshadow, and I just adore this. So it's very, very messy, but it sparkles and shines. So you need a pad underneath the eye. I'm going to use my Naked 3 small end of the brush to apply it. Doesn't need to be wet, but it does go everywhere. So I hold the pad under, and I literally, I'm just going to put this onto the lid at this point, so not further up. I'm covering the purple a little bit that I put on close to the eye line. And I just sweep that on like that. Then, before I remove my pad, I get my really fat brush that I've just put the pale coloured eyeshadow on with, and I blend the crease line just so that there isn't any harsh line. Love that colour. Then do that on the other side. So nice and close, sweeping it over. Gosh, 14 minutes I've been going for. You're all going to be bored sick. And then get my fat brush and just blend the line like so. And then I'm going to do the same thing with that thin brush from MAC with the Cinderella. So I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to get my Cinderella eyeshadow. I'm going to take that under my lower lashes. So again, I'm going to hold a cotton pad, and I'm going to do this in the mirror, but I'm going to take this under here. There we are. So once I've got that on, I then get my other wonder product, So you know that I use these during the day in different shades. This one is the Pearl Glide Intense Eyeliner from MAC, and this one is Black Swan, and it goes perfectly, I think, with the Cinderella. So just turn my cotton pad out. So I'm just going to take that along the lower lash line, tissue underneath, and then just blend. Like so. Same on the other side. Like so. So that's where I'm up to. So then get my kohl pencil, which is Lancome, in black or noir, and I'm going to do the waterline. So under eyes are done. Over eyes are nearly done. So Dior Show is what I use in the evening. This one's called Blackout. I'm going to do this in my mirror again, just so that you don't need to see it. Do this side. I'm just going to use my mirror. I hold them just under my nose. Because it helps me to get right into the top and bottom of my eyes. Let's have a look. There we go. Another sweep of foundation. Some people put their foundation on after they've done their eyes, and I kind of get that, because if you get all the sprinkles and stuff, you don't want your foundation ruining, but that's why I hold the tissue underneath. And then when I have my eyes as dramatic as I do, I very rarely go in for a really dramatic lipstick, otherwise I look a bit overdone. So just a sweep of gloss, hair back down, and there you have it. Evening eyes.